Nice way to start a stream. Start hacking and coughing. Yeah, that goes in big. And then let's screw it. There we go. What's up? It is totally yucky out. I mean, unreal yucky out. You on YouTube, kill the sound immediately. Sound off. What is up, Vince? The 3D medic. Aren't you in this general New England area? Why am I thinking you're in the East Coast, not New England? Pop out chat. Now I can get rid of the YouTube version and just watch the StreamYard version, but have the YouTube chat. Cincinnati. Oh, so you're getting whaled by actual snow then, correct? I don't know why I thought you were on the East Coast. What's up, Mr. Buttram? And hey, it's the Viking. Oh, look, dude. It must actually be like an almost normal time of day for Tom the Viking. Instead of, 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's see, what are you, 6-8 hours behind us? Or in front of us, I mean. So it's like early afternoon, huh? What's up, Matt? So, yeah. It's really nasty out. What's it like over there on the sandbar there, Matty Jake? Are you guys getting the same crap we are? Yeah, it's like a normal afternoon now, huh, Tom? Yeah, but you're actually getting snow, not this junk. We got freezing rain overnight. Not a lot, half an inch maybe. The problem is the ground is like 25 degrees, and the air is now 31. It's actually raining on top of the inch of what I call ice BBs. You just can't move. The state's pretty much like closing down. It's more dangerous. I don't know if you've seen it on the news, but there's like tractor trailers like sideways, like completely blocking the whole road because you just can't. The state can't keep up with it. Yeah, you're getting actual slush, huh? Because you're already into the rain. Did you even get the little pellets of ice overnight? They were like little BBs, literally. I almost fell over like 3 times just walking out to get the paper. I was going to go see my father. I'm like, I'm just not taking the brand new car. If you guys don't know, my parents bought a new car, which actually for me, because neither one of them can drive. But, so we traded in all the vehicles, got rid of everything. I kept my van, sold all the trailers, sold all their cars, bought a new Chevy Equinox. Not brand new, but it's only got like 25,000 miles on it. But I'm just not. Even with it, with the all-wheel drive and all that, it's not worth trying to get on the road and having to crash the thing. I could probably make it there. The roads aren't that bad right here on the shoreline. It's only 1.5 miles away to where my father is. But, I can't even get down the driveway. I'd probably slide sideways just going down the driveway. It's amazingly nasty. I hate snow. I'll take snow over this. Although saying it's all going to melt, it's already warming up. It's supposed to be in the mid-30s, low 40s by noon today. Although it's 10 o'clock already, so I think it's going to be colder than they originally predicted. You're not really supposed to get any snow, right, Matt? You don't have any actual snow. You just got that nasty, slushy, which at least that slush, I mean, it sucks, but at least you can move around in it. This is like a sheet. There's an inch of ice balls on the ground here with rain on top. It is nasty. Nasty. So, and to make it even worse, my brother bought me a E3D Humira for Christmas. We don't really do Christmas like opening up boxes and stuff. We go, what do you need? And I was like, just joking. I said, I'd love this Humira thing. And like, he's like, yeah. Went home, got a freaking text from him. Here's the tracking number for it. I'm like, for what? He goes, didn't you want that Humira thing? I'm like, yeah, but I figured you'd like talk to my other brothers and everyone. He's like, I got my Christmas bonus here. I'm like, oh, okay. So we ordered that Wednesday last week from Printed Solid. 2-day shipping. It was supposed to be here Friday. All right, Christmas holiday. USPS came right up and said it's just not going to happen. You'll see it on Monday. I was like, all right, it's holiday. I can, should have been here Friday, Saturday, a little late. Monday is kind of pushing it, but yeah, whatever. It's the holiday shipping. I'm not stressing over it. I would like it. Would have been nice to have it today. Nothing going on. I could be working on it. But anyway. And I get an email yesterday going, delayed with a tracking that shows it going in and out of Springfield, Mass, like repeatedly. It's like it got on the truck and then it got taken off the truck and then put on the truck and then taken off the truck and then put on the truck and then taken off the truck or something. So it sat in Springfield, Mass all day yesterday. And then they shipped it to Olan finally, where I live here, last night in the middle of all this. I can't believe it. And it actually says it's out for delivery today, which, to be honest, if they said we're not delivering it today, I wouldn't have any qualms with it. I am one of those that normally goes, oh, come on, it's snowing. The kids can go to school. The world is not coming to an end. Plow the freaking roads. Just go. It's New England. Deal with the snow. This is not snow. This is really nasty crap we have on the ground right here right now. It is worse than snow because you can't scrape it. You can't shovel it. You can't. It's like ice glued to the freaking ground with water on top to make it super duper slippery. Anyway, wham. Enough of the weather. 3D printing. Let's get on to the subject of 3D printing. So, yeah, this puppy will shortly, hopefully by the end of the week, have an E3D Humira on it. Now, how I'm going to mount it, I'm not quite sure yet. The carriage, the head carriage, is actually, it's one thing I didn't design myself. I just bought one. I was taking too long designing everything when I was building it, and I bought a Open Builds 2020, carriage plate thing with the 3 wheels and actually I think it came with 4 wheels. I'm only using 3, but I think it came with all 4 wheels and the plate and all that. So I believe some of those mounting holes on the motor of the Humira line up to some of the mounting holes on this thing. So I'm thinking I can just pull everything off of it, mount that on it, refigure out how I'm going to mount the belts to it. Because obviously they're not going to match up, and be done. Oh, and I need to do a cooling dowel too. Cowl. Need to do a cooling cowl. So there's that. That will make this a lot better. Because right now, I actually think I'll be able to go faster. Right now, I cap out at about 50 millimeters a second on that. Because literally, with the big long Bowden tube, to push the filament that fast, and it's got, you can't see it because it's behind the other printer, but it's got a Bondtech extruder on it. It's just 1,000 millimeters away. It buckles the Bowden tube if I put that much pressure on it to try and print that fast. So it's not that the printer can't handle it. I can't push the filament through the hot end fast enough. So I'm actually thinking I'll be able to kick the speed up, even though it's a heavier head. I think I'll be able to bump my speed up on this and still get decent prints because it's not pushing through 1,000 millimeters of Bowden tube. It'll be pulling it through 1,000 millimeters. The Bowden tube's going to stay there. It's just the extruder is going to be on the other end of it. No way I can just feed it. I don't have to worry about feeding it through. So there's that. So what are you guys all doing? You guys all snowed in too? Mr. Buttram can't be. You're actually right on the fringe where you're not really getting that much, huh? You're just getting like normal everyday snowstorm snow. Normal everyday snowstorm snow. You're at work. That's weird. Hot chocolate. I got up, did all my crap, decided not to go anywhere, so I didn't have to do any work or play around or load crap into the car and all the nightmare-y stuff. Kept Mom in the basement and said screw everything and made some hot chocolate. Yay for hot chocolate. I like hot chocolate. I need to stop drinking things like hot chocolate and get rid of this thing. Do like Walter did. Walter's losing weight almost too fast. Oh, there's Walter. Right there. That's Walter. Sitting on the can. He's pooping out all his weight. That's Walter on the can. One of these days I should actually finish that. That would be a good idea. Someday. It's my problem. I start about a dozen different projects and never finish them. I've got like 5. I'm actually going to do one today. I am. I've got like 5 or 6 videos for YouTube started, like pre-recorded, not live streaming. And just never, all the footage is there. I just got to sit down for an hour or two and edit each one of them. I just haven't gone around to it. Probably re-record some of it because now I actually started to last night and I was like, some of this footage is just garbage. It's like 10 minutes of nothingness. Pointless crap. Me yakking, just like the live stream. So anyway, what are you guys up to besides working? And working and hanging out. It's like really yucky out around here. Hate bad weather. Pretending to work. Well, you sort of half-ass work at home, don't you? I know what you do, and now I can't remember what you do. You told me once. Some kind of engineering or something, don't you? Oh, it's nasty out. I hate crappy weather. I just dislike winter in New England. And it's not the cold. I don't mind cold to a point. I'm happy at 60, 45 to 65. That's like I love that weather. I can go out and work all day long in the 50s and 60s. You get over 70 and I start sweating too much, and you get under 30 and your toes are cold constantly. You can't keep warm. That like 45 to 65 bracket is I love that, but I can't stand the short days, man. It's like it's 10 o'clock in the morning and it looks like it's like 5 o'clock at night out. And at 5 o'clock at night out around here, it's dark. Hate it. Dislike winter. Hate the short days. I could do without summer too. Summer's just gnarly. I don't like heat, humidity. I'm just a whining, sniveling bitch. Hey, Kevin. I'm guessing you're from like Hawaii if you're doing the aloha thing. So anyway, if you guys didn't know, I did some holiday themed vases. There's a snowman, which don't like the snowman a whole lot, but it's there. The Christmas tree and the snowflake. And they're pretty basic, but they're cool. They print them in a pretty Christmassy color, and they're awesome. Especially when you use a 0.8 millimeter nozzle. 0.8 millimeter nozzle that's the key. I will not go to a 0.4 for vase mode ever again. It's just so much nicer with the thick, heavy nozzle. And it prints really well. So yeah, my mini factory and Thingiverse, if you can get on Thingiverse, they're on there. Holiday themed vases, I think I named them. The Christmas tree one's really nice. I did a big, filled this printer right up to the top. 395 millimeters. I think I did it. And I took that to the rehab center where my father's staying. The rehab center. I only call it, they got to come up with a different name because when you say rehab center, the first thing everyone thinks of is drugs rehab. No, it's physical therapy rehab. They're trying to get them up walking again. Don't think it's going to happen, but they're trying. So anyway, there is that. And I printed a bunch of the iDig 3D Christmas trees and took them there. What's up, Mac of the Robbiness? Aren't you like labeling cars or making signs or doing something fantastically imaginative? Imaginative. So there's that. I don't know what else is going on. Anybody want to jump in here? Invite. Copy the clipboard. Paste. Come on in. Supposedly. Oh, you know what? Well, very cool. This is an example of a banner. Click on a banner, show it on the screen. Nasty, crappy, icy day. Scroll across ticker. Show. Oh, check that out. That's pretty cool. I figured they'd make that a paid for pro thing. I'm going to edit that. Nasty, crappy, icy, yucky, cold, and wet day. And they should have like little comments in between them, huh? That's pretty cool. Oh, what do you guys think? Is it awesome? Trying to make classic Harley look like something more modern. No, that's sacrilege of the Harley. I'm not a big Harley fan. Actually, I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I like Harleys. Harleys are cool. They've got their place. I'm not like the biggest fan of them. I had one for a whole day. Really, really nice one. One whole day I owned it. And then I drove it around, took it right back to him and said, I can't have this thing. I will be dead. Which is the one reason I've never owned a motorcycle for more than a day. Because I like it too much. And I know I like it too much. Oh, if you'd have seen this Harley, I wish I could frickin' I wish I'd taken pictures of it. This is way back before like smartphones. This is mid late '90s. It was pretty. It was just what is it to eat? I'm not big on the Harleys. I don't know all about it. What they call the girly Harley, the 858 or whatever it is, the little one. But the guy had painted it. What I got it because this guy does mortgages. I was doing mortgages at the time, working for a mortgage company, and guy wanted to do it. And he didn't have quite enough for a down payment. So he's like, I'll have to sell one of my Harleys. I'm like, Harleys. I like motorcycles. I'm not like big in them or anything, but they're cool. He's like, hey, you want to see them? Sure, why not? So we go out into this shed, and he's got this shed that's like a farm chicken coop or a freaking cow. This thing had to have been 70, 80, 100 feet long. Just Harley stacked. It was only like 20 feet wide. It was narrow, but it was like 100 feet long. It was huge. And all the way were Harleys, tons of them, just in all different stages of being rebuilt and modeled. And some of them were just completely garbage. There was one really old one that, like the 40s or 20s or whenever Harley first came out, and basically a bicycle with a motor on it. It was like a big go-kart kind of, mini bike kind of whatever. Anyway, he had this one that was pretty much done. It needed a couple things, and it was gorgeous. He had painted it with, if you remember the old crinkle paint from the 70s, we used to put on all the motors and everything on your headers and crinkle paint. Well, he did something similar, but it wasn't actually crinkle. Yeah, Sportster. My neighbor's sending me crap. Probably the weather. It wasn't crinkly. It was like, I don't even know how to describe it. It was just like white and black. Where he took, actually, I think he took like cellophane and did the cellophane kind of crinkly, wormy look on it. But it was kind of a dark gray on the white, and the white kind of showed through. And then he sprayed the whole thing with a real light candy apple red coating. It was gorgeous. Probably the most pretty bike I've ever seen. It was just gorgeous. The tank and the covers and everything they normally paint. And a few other parts. He did the shock tops too. On the rear shocks, not on the fork, but on the rear shocks. A couple other things. There was, it was all chromed otherwise. I mean, it was gorgeous. And I mean, we're talking 90s, and the thing was easily worth 10 grand even then. I mean, it was just freaking gorgeous. And he's like, how much money do I need to finish my down payment? I said, you need, like another 3 grand to make it close, and more like 5 to make it comfortable, so you have a decent payment. And crap. He's like, oh yeah, well I'll sell you this bike for 5 then. I was like, oh, okay. It was freaking gorgeous, and I literally drove it out of his yard. He put the throttle cable on, and we tested it. We hung out for like 3 hours, and I took it away, gave him the money, wrote him a check. Like, yeah, let me know if there's an issue. If you don't really want it, let me know. I drove it home and I drove up to Middletown, which is like a half hour away. And the next day, every time I got on the highway in it, of course, this is like late spring, early summer, so the weather's like perfect 70 degrees. You can wear shorts and a t-shirt. I did wear a helmet, even though I was on a Harley. I always wore a helmet. But every time I got on the highway, I'd be, I'll just tool along. It's a Harley. And the next thing you know, by the time I got up to Middletown, I'm doing like a $110 on the highway, just cruising along. Not even. I was like, I might end up dead because I didn't drive fast because I'd be like, oh, I got to drive fast. I drove fast because it was just comfortable. It just felt right to me. And you got on the bike and like, cruising down the highway. Now, you don't know this area. Route 9 is kind of not, it's one of those not populated highways generally until you get to a city or a town, mostly towns. So you can go for miles and miles and miles and not see another car or only one or two other cars. So you're going down this highway at, 80, 90 miles an hour without even blinking. There's no one else around you to gauge your speed to if you're just cruising. So I'm going to end up dead on this thing. I took it back to him the next day. I'm like, dude, can't keep it. I'll be dead. I'll be dead within a week driving this thing around. It's like, yeah, I can understand that. He got his money anyways. Someone else bought one of his other bikes. Oh my God, was that bike beautiful though? The paint job on it was just, and it's not, nothing else about it was spectacular. It was all chromed out. It was a Harley. Harleys are nice. They're pretty. They're cool to look at. But that thing was just the paint job on the tank and the way he did it. The way it was like, oh, I understand he did another one, but instead of just crinkling it, he actually did a pattern and he put like a skull face into it. So you had to kind of like stare at it for a minute. But then you go, holy crap, there's like a face in that. The guy was good. He was good at doing the customs. Not just rebuilding the actual bikes, mechanically, but doing the paint and the chrome and all that crap. Well, what a pretty bike that was. Holding it for a whole day. No way am I keeping that thing. Anyway, so there's that. I should probably actually edit some videos today instead of sitting on here because there's really nothing going on and I'm just babbling. No. There's not really anyone watching. How many of you guys are even on here? 5, it says. I don't know about your secret handshake there, Robbie Mac. I'm thinking you guys are like the Midwest Mafia. Your secret handshakes. I do like that bannery thing. That's pretty cool. I wonder if they're going to leave it on the freebie or make it a paid. I understand if they make it a paid thing, they make their money. Everyone needs to make a buck, except me, I guess. But that is pretty cool. Just swallowed one. Another peanut butter sandwich cookies. I gotta stop eating these things. I gotta hide them. Well, that'll hide them. Gotta stop eating the junk food. Gotta lose a few pounds. About 25 pounds, I'd be happy. Walter's trying to get down to my weight. I'm trying to get below my weight. 200 pounds is not good on me. I'm too fat. Not so secret handshake. The Midwest Mafia. I think that's what you guys should call yourself. Midwest 3D printing mafia. I like Midwest Mafia. It's just something, just sounds good. Just sounds awesome. It's the right kind of mafia. The Midwest Mafia. Not that you guys are, you're not actually in the Midwest, are you? You're just like in the middle. You're not even really in the middle. You're borderline East Coast. Where are you guys actually? You're in. I know. I just can't. I'm brain dead today. Uh, Trying to think of where in the country you actually are. Around there. Anyway, so yep. Think I've yacked myself to death already. Think I'm gonna go edit some videos. Maybe actually release some this year or at the end of the year, or maybe at the beginning of the year. Some actual videos. What's up, Michael? You always show up right as I'm getting ready to leave. Yeah, so you are kind of Midwest. Indiana's Midwest, right? Yeah, sort of. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, the Midwest Mafia, man. The Internet Mafia. The Midwest Mafia on the Internet. Don't screw with the Midwest Mafia. Yeah, normally I'm at the rest home with my father at this time, but can't quite get there. I probably could. I'm just not gonna. It's just not worth it. He can survive a day. Not gonna take the new car out and smash it into a tree just trying to get down the driveway. Just not worth it. So buttons. Sometimes jeans and zippers. What's up, never let the machines win? I don't even have a good t-shirt on. I got my dirty old painter shirt on. Paint. More paint. Down here, everything's backwards. This one. That way. I actually looked down, I could tell. I like the shirt. It's really comfortable. It's just a cheap piece of junk I bought at Target, I think, years and years and years ago. Yeah, it's almost worse. You're actually getting snow, aren't you? Most people are actually getting snow. It's only like right on the East Coast and some of the southern states that are getting this nasty ice rain mix. It's like ice and rain mixed together. It actually looks like it's supposed to stop snowing and turn to pure rain. And there's another like half inch of white crap out there that actually looks like snow now. So that'll make it even worse. Let's pack some snow on top of the ice that has water on top of it. So we'll add the snow so it'll turn into a nice freaking frozen crust that I can't get up with a shovel. Yay! That's why I don't even try. I just go hit the sand pile and I take a shovel of sand and I throw it on top, right on top of it all, and just go for it. We'll leave it there. Yeah, you're getting actual snow. We're getting ice. Crap. Almost. I hate snow. Almost rather have snow than this stuff we're getting. Don't like snow. This is almost worse. I think our whole state's getting it. Let's see. Let's go to the radar. Weather.com. Let's share a screen. Share the whole screen. Why not? I got nothing to hide. Turn off your ad blocker. Continue with ad blocker. I don't care. I don't want your freaking ads. Let's see. Let's move this over to Actually, I think I got it already in here. Hold on. There you go. Let's look at the radar. Yeah, see, we're all getting that nasty mix of yuck. Right around here somewhere is where Maddie Jake lives. And right here is where I live. If you look, I am almost dead ass south of like Orient Point, although this isn't really accurate because I'm way the hell over here. And Orient Point is right here. And I actually live right there. Actually, I live right here. Because this is the waterway in front of my house. So I actually live right around here. Believe it or not, this isn't showing it, but this is all water. It's like swamp. There's literally nothing. My house is on this side of 156 because the train tracks. That's windward, so I'm right here somewhere. Actually, can we go to the where's the I don't think it'll let you go to an actual road or a like Google Mappy thing, but anyways, I'm right here somewhere. Right in here. This is all swamps and crap. There's literally nothing between my house and the sound. If you ever watch my quadcopter videos of the sunrise, the sun comes up over here, and you see Rocky Neck State Park in the video, in Point of Woods. If you see all the houses, that's Point of Woods right here, which is like a little private, uppity up, snobby beach location. So, yeah, we're getting like crap. I'm saying it's not doing anything, but I can actually hear it out there. It's like little BBs pounding on the windows. Little icicle BBs. Anyway, I am going to kill it. And do a few things. And then I think I'm going to edit some videos. I might come back in an hour or two if it's still crappy out because I won't be going to the rehab center place, whatever they call it, for my father then either because my driveway is an icicle. I'm not driving down it. If you don't know, my driveway is like a half mile long with a big hill in the middle of it. So if it's icy, new car. Although I could just take the van. That way if I smack a tree with it, I won't care. Excuse not to go. I haven't freaking taken a day to myself in almost a year now. So, anyways, yeah, I'm going to bolt, kill it, go do a few things that I have to do around the house. Really want to cut the power and do the light switch in the bathroom, but don't really want to do that either. Well, I got a few things I got to do. Edit some videos. Maybe I'll actually upload some videos this week. Maybe I'll do a whole bunch of them and start doing like everybody else. Just release one a week. That would actually be intelligent. Holy crap. I can't do that. But yeah, I'm off. Later, guys. I might come back on in a couple hours, probably around noontime here. I don't know. It all depends. If I got something going on. See yous.